the body language is important.
Yes.
No. Yes, I think the body language is important. Why do you think the body language is important? Why do you think the body language is important? I think
that
the body language is important.
Because says what the
it shows
what people really want.
What people really want. And do you know anything about the body language? Do you know, Vito, anything about the body language? Yes or no?
No.
I don't know.
I don't know
anything about the body language.
The body language.
Language. And does the teacher draw a diagram showing how the verbs work? Does the teacher draw a diagram showing how the verbs work? Yes or no?
No.
No, the teacher generally?
Yes.
Yes, the teacher.
The teacher
generally draws a diagram.
Diagram.
Showing how the verbs.
Showing how the verbs work.
And when we have a diagram showing the relation between variable quantities, how do we call it? When we have a diagram showing the relation between variable quantities, how do we call it? When we have a diagram showing the relation between variable quantities, variable quantities, we call it graph. And is Belo Horizonte weather maybe as its most variable in the spring? Is Belo Horizonte weather maybe as its most variable in the spring? Yes or no?
No.
No, Belo Horizonte weather is maybe not at its most variable as its most variable in the spring. And what do we usually use a flip chart? Do you usually use a flip chart? Yes or no? No, I don't usually use a flip chart. And what are you focused on these days, João Vitor? What are you focused on these days? I'm focused on my job these days. These days. And does the smoke usually rise or fall? Does the smoke usually rise or fall? The smoke usually rises. And are the prices rising or falling at the moment? Are the prices rising or falling at the moment? The prices are rising at the moment. That we use on the whiteboard. Felt tip would be like the tip that we have, the point that we have on a pen, for example. So, but in this case, a pen of a marker, not this one. This one is a ballpoint. Whiteboard would be the place where we write things, okay, and it's white. So a marker is a pen with a felt tip used for writing on a whiteboard. A marker is a pen with a felt tip used for writing in a whiteboard. So Rafaela, what do we write on a whiteboard with? What do we write on a whiteboard with? We write on a whiteboard with a marker. So repeat, marker, felt tip, whiteboard, marker is a type of a pen that we use for writing on the whiteboard. It's generally thicker and has a lot of paint inside it. Felt tip would be the tip, the point of the marker. It's made of felt, it's a kind of a special material. Whiteboard would be the board that we use for writing with the marker, that is white. So a marker is a pen with a felt tip used for writing on a whiteboard. A marker is a pen with a felt tip used for writing on a whiteboard. So Raquel, what do we write on a whiteboard with? What do we write on a whiteboard with? We write
You write
on a whiteboard
on a whiteboard
with a
with
marker.
a marker.
And Vito, how is the tip of a marker? How is the tip of a marker? The tip of a marker is with a felt tip. Tip. And how is the tip of a marker, Vito? How is the tip of a marker? The tip
The tip of a marker
is
with a felt tip.
felt tip. So repeat: microphone, amplify. Microphone, you know that kind of thing that we use, for example, for singing at the karaoke and this kind of stuff, okay? We have the microphone. Amplify, similar to Portuguese, when you want to make your sound louder. So, a microphone is an electrical instrument used to amplify the speaker's voice. A microphone is an electrical instrument used to amplify the speaker's voice. Raquel, what electrical instrument is used to amplify the speaker's voice? What electrical instrument is used to amplify the speaker's voice? A microphone is an electrical instrument used to amplify the speaker's voice. So repeat: microphone, amplify. Microphone is that kind of object that we generally use for talking to people in an audience or for singing at a karaoke and this kind of thing. Amplify is when you want to make your voice louder to other people. So a microphone is an electrical instrument used to amplify the speaker's voice. A microphone is an electrical instrument used to amplify the speaker's voice. Rafaela, what electrical instrument is used to amplify the speaker's voice? What electrical instrument is used to amplify the speaker's voice? A microphone.
A microphone
Is an electrical instrument.
is an electrical
An electrical instrument
instruments
used to amplify
used to amplify
the speaker's voice.
the speaker's voice.
So repeat: issue. Issue is to produce or provide something official. Repeat: issue. To produce or provide something official. Issue is to produce or provide something official. Who is the president of Bolivia? And do you like buying things when they are on sale? Do you like buying things when they are on sale? Yes, I like buying things when they are on sale. And do you have to pay additional taxes to travel to other countries? Do you have to pay additional taxes to travel to other countries? Yes or no? Yes, I have to pay additional taxes, taxas extras, to travel to other countries.
What is she doing? What is she doing? She is showing you.
She is showing you her hand,
Which hand?
the right hand.
The right.
People like the job of a secretary. Yes or no? No, I wouldn't like the job of a secretary. And
Do you live in the suburbs of your city? Do you live in the suburbs of your city?
Maybe, I don't know.
Where do you live? Do you live in the center?
No.
Well, then you live in the suburbs. So yes, I live.
Yes, I live in a suburb of my city.
Very good.
Right. The past of arrive is arrived. Alright, okay. What's the best of love? What's the best of love? The best of love is loved. Loved, okay.